welcome back to my channel. I've been covering the Olympics, in particular track and field for the Caribbean, for the past several days. And I must say, this is one of the most successful Olympic for the Caribbean this year. But something happened today, the biggest upset so far of these Olympics, with Botswana taking the gold medal in the 200 meters, upsetting the Americans, Noah Lyles, the 100 meter world champion and the Olympic champion. Let's talk about it.
The gold medalists. The first ever medal in the 200 meters for Botswana, the fifth fastest Olympic time ever, the fifth fastest all time with a time of 19.46. Letsile, Tebogo. We're going to open up the floor for questions. Before we start, we do have simultaneous translation in French and English. You can scan the QR codes for that. And if you raise your hand, we'll bring a volunteer over to bring you the mic. Please state your name and your outlet before you ask the question. Questions for Kenny and Letsile, the silver and gold medalists in the men's 200 meters. There we go.
Letsile, how proud of you do you think your mother would be right now?
I believe she could be one of the happiest people on the planet because she believed in me and I had so much doubt for myself.
I forgot to state my name. Robert Johnson, Let'sRun.com. One more question. As a junior, you were more known as a 100-meter runner. And that was your better event, and you were getting silver in the 200. Now, as a professional, it's changed. What explains that? And do you think of yourself now as being better at the 200 than the 100?
I would say the 100 is too tactical. You have to perfect everything. So the 200 is more of everybody's race. So you could correct along the way as you go through to the line. So I would say both ways I'll still be there on the finals.
Right here.
Evelyn Water from Olympic Channel. Question for Letsile and Ken. First of all, Letsile, at what point did you feel like you've got the race? And for Ken, how well do you think Letsile executed today's race? Thank you.
What was your last question again?
She asked how well you think Letsile executed today's race.
I think he had a perfect race. I've never seen him get out of the curve like that before. My mindset was to get out and lead the race and trying to maintain that. And, Letsile was right there with me. And, he had the better execution. Like, he did very well today. And, it's no surprise. We've seen what he's been able to do before. I always knew he was capable of this. So, congrats to him.
I knew I had to match Kenny's start first because he has the best starts when he's in front of you. So I had to match and execute everything that we did in training because the first time when I started my training for the Olympics, we perfected the curve each and every day without fail. So I knew if I could get that perfection today and don't stumble from the block, I knew I could match Kenny. And when we went on the straight, when I saw I was in neck and neck with Kenny, I knew that I had the 400-meter program on my legs, so I'll just use it to finish the race.
Other questions? Robert again?
Two questions for Letsile. One, you talked about your coach in the mixed zone. Can you just tell us his name? And then two, Usain Bolt was the face of track and field for so long, and I think won the 6 gold medals. Is that something you aspire to, world records and being the face of track and field in the future?
His name is Kebonyi Mudisados Musimanyane. And I think for me, I can't be the face of athletics because I'm not an arrogant or a loud person like Noah. So I believe Noah is the face of athletics.
Oh, there you go. Thanks for putting your phone up. I can see you that way.
What do I think about this upset with the young man Tebogo upsetting Noah Lyles in the 200 meter? It is very interesting because 200 meter, no lies, similar to Usain Bolt, the 200 meter is where he really specializes in, and the 100 is secondary for him. But what I believe happened at these Olympics is that the hype between the Americans and the Jamaicans, like weeks or months leading into the Olympics, and to see like Kishane peaking at the right time for Jamaica, and the threat that posed for Noah Lyles' ambition of winning, becoming the fastest man ever in the world, or becoming the fastest man in the world, or winning the Olympic. I believe that a lot of energy was put into the 100 meter because he had Kishane and he had the other young man, Oblique, that could have easily won the 100 meter. So that is what I believe that happened. He underestimated the competition in the 200, and this is what happened. So looking at that race and seeing the young man from Botswana, you can see the look at Noah Lyles' face when he realized that he's not going to catch this young man again. And for him, at the end of the race, for him to just like fall to the ground and to be gasping and almost like faking like an injury. I don't think he was injured at all. I think it's just, if anything, I think it was his pride being shattered, because he wanted the 100 and the 200, and Botswana just swooped in and took the gold. So just let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think that Noah Lyles had some type of injury why Botswana was able to swoop in and to take this gold medal? Or do you think, what I'm thinking is that he spent a lot of time on the 100 meter and he underestimated his competition in the 200. This is, I can see the African countries coming up in the sprints. They're normally good at the distance, but for this young man, Tebogo, which lost his mom in May of this year, this young man to have lost his mom only a few months ago, and fast forward to be in the Olympics, having the biggest upset so far in the Olympics, is just amazing to see. And to think that only a few months ago he was running barefoot and they had to sponsor to give him his first shoes to run in. That is amazing to see. And it's so good to see, you know, African countries like Zimbabwe and those countries stepping up in the track event. So guys, sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you feel. Do you think that Noah Lyles was really injured, or do you think it was just his pride because he underestimated the field and he did not think that his competition was strong enough to take him down? And it's going to be interesting to see how the American media is going to spin this one. We have seen Shannon Sharp and the Jamaicans going back and forth online about the 100 meter and how Noah Lyles demolished the field, even though it was a photo finish. So this one is going to be very interesting to see how they cover it, to see if they're going to say that he's injured, and if he's really injured, to see if he's going to try and complete the relay. So guys, sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you're thinking. And remember to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. And remember, peace. I'm out.